heading back to the bunker now, or at least preparing to. Thinking about what's going to happen after I wake up. I get to pick up the boys. Very excited about that. I saw them Friday when I dropped them off at school, which was fantastic. I really enjoyed getting to do that with them. I think they had a good time as well. I got to see Jet and his little award ceremony for being a mathlete. I'm glad that he likes math. That's really cool. I'll help him with geometry, I figure. Because that's what I ran into as a problem. And it wasn't that I couldn't do it. It was that it was so boring remembering theorems. So maybe I can watch out for that. Because I really enjoy math. Even though it's, sometimes difficult to understand all the words for all the numbers. All the explanation for how things get done. A lot of people, they deal with math in different ways. Some try to just get by with not dealing with it at all. They kind of collapse under the very idea of doing math. I was reading today the names of some very complex shapes, and that is something that I find rather impressive for people that can actually remember and maintain that information in their head. Names longer than things like dodecahedron for a shape, for a complex form, or complex polygon system. It's really incredible, in my opinion. And so going over the names of some of these shapes and looking at how very incredible and remarkable they are, and what the simple design structure they actually do have to make such wonderfully complex shapes and systems. I need to find something on the elements and their shapes. Because as I understand it, electron orbitals are all rather different from each other. The way they move varies, or the way they're shaped, it varies, I guess. So I'm going to add that into my study of the shapes with this book. Currently in music, frequency kind of, and I they were talking about vibration and light. They were equating one to the other in the discussion about musical tones and notes. Octaves and amplitudes and a bunch of things that I'm not very familiar with. Music, I've got a better understanding of the structure, but without really being able to apply it. Like, I would like to go over all the material again and be able to hear those various tones and the difference in some of the instruments, so that I might have a better set of connected references for the material. gotten into the notes, the full piano list of notes, and I really like the chart that they showed me, because they go and they give out the whole piano list of notes, and then they do all these different instruments and the range of those instruments, and you can see that set up above the keyboard, and then it even has the human range from bass to I forgot some of the names. Let's see, where am I going? I think I need to get it this way. But so that's kind of what I've been doing, because I haven't been writing, or at least not really, not in any sense that I think that I've been doing it. It might be because I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself to do the writing. I'm annoyed with having to read it, because I feel I'm not getting the time that I want to work on it, and having to reread it because I've lost track where I am, or maybe I feel that it could be expressed differently, and I want to change it. Which is good for the story, but I'm down to 3.5 months in a week, so I need to work something out. I also want to get this music going. If I can get the music, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to use the app that I wanted to. Although it is inspiring, it doesn't quite build up the way that I would like. I can't apply some of the. I mean, it might take more work. Okay, maybe I'll try it. I've only played around with it, but I haven't done any serious exploration into it, so I'll think about it. It's been a really tremendous weekend. My brain has just exploded with ideas, lots and lots of notes. Thinking about, well, again, everything's connected. I've done a hefty amount of reading from the Quadrivium. Spent a lot of time with Prim talking about the spaceship, and getting a feeling really better what I want in the spaceship, what I want to be able to do while on the spaceship. I don't want life really to change. I want to be able to live and be able to keep the patterns essentially the same. I don't want a dramatic bunch of differences where I go, because the needs that I do have remain the same. So if I have the same needs, I should be able to keep similar rhythms to accomplish those needs wherever I am. Some of the details might change. I can understand that. I can appreciate it. But I'm looking for that system, that way that I can accomplish that. I'm also wondering, my friends, where the impacting, and more, really. Money from unplanned financial gain would be one way of saying that. They put the idea into my head that it's possible that I could be the recipient of a great deal of money, at least a great deal of money, which is to me, to them, to us. It seems, it's a lot of money. Anything over it would be a lot of money. Even a lot of stuff considerably lower would be a lot of money. And it's not something I'm boasting about. I am kind of afraid of it. Because the last time I got a lot of money, it kind of led to a lot of trouble. Especially since I'm trying to get rid of money. I don't like money. I don't like what it's done to people. I don't like what it's done to the world. I want to get rid of it. I think there's a way that we can at least make it less evil. Less the root of all evil, I suppose one would say. I don't know if it's true. I've got this one idea in my head that I don't know how to implement it. I don't know how or why or what. But I do stand by that other idea. You get all those different people together to build the system that resembles everything. You get the drone, the nature. The meteorologist, maybe. You get the meteorologist, you get the businessman, you get the physician who knows the body. You get city workers who work with maps and pipes, buildings, construction, demolition, and freeways. And you build, you get a computer guy too. You build the system that would basically it'd be fractal. Everything would resemble everything else and work in an integrated and wonderful fashion. How do we increase it? Yeah, no, that's a good question. How do we maintain technological standards? How do we upgrade? How do we, what's a good size screen? Let's start with that. What's a good size screen? What's a standardization? Well, we don't have one screen that's good for everything. We've got a bunch of different screens. So, okay, fine. What do we have now that's going to work for a good long time? And if we can update just the programming, let's do that. And how can we apply that to the world? Well, I've seen it in restaurants for the wait staff and as well as the customer. Technology has Bluetooth and even on the internet. If you're getting on the internet before you even get to your restaurant